gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
We live. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We are in episode 2, my friends. Episode 2.
Today I'm looking black, but it look good on me.
Episode 2.
Black is excellent, my friend.
Black don't crack.
So what is this?
LED lights going.
Season 1, episode 2, All Facts Podcast.
All facts.
We got some stuff to talk about today.
Hey,
yes.
before we get started, man.
Everybody take a sip of water. Everybody take a sip of water.
Again.
Y'all in trouble.
Again, just a daily reminder. If you guys have not drunk your water today, you're
Go do so. Go do that.
Your mouth will probably
Long
dry.
sip.
Ashy.
And look, y'all probably stink too. So y'all need to better go.
You know, I got the
Drink up on
formula.
that.
Hold on. I got the formula for that. Y'all stink. Here's some Dove. Let's
Go
see.
get you some.
Get you some.
Y'all better learn about
get you some of
self-care
that,
out
man.
here, man.
Go get you some of that.
Hey, y'all dudes be wondering why girls don't want to be next to y'all. Y'all stink.
Oh, and the to top that off for your clothes.
Right.
I highly recommend y'all get this.
You
Tide
said you wear
plus sport.
You said you wear the same clothes.
We saw the stains in your white
You
t-shirts.
can wear the same
We saw
clothes.
those.
A lot of y'all
Caught
sweat
you
like y'all
musty
play
out here,
sports.
big fella.
Hey, we
A lot of
saw
y'all-
the stains. We saw the stains. We saw them.
Another
A
thing.
lot of y'all
Another
sweat
thing.
like y'all play sports. So
Another
Hey.
thing. Here you go. Some fabric softener.
Oh.
Downey.
Downey,
Get you
Robert Downey.
Hey, JD. Hey, JD.
Robert Downey.
Hey, JD, let them know what our sponsor is today, man.
What's our sponsor, brother?
Our sponsor, I ate the bag because it was good, but hey, it's worth it. Popcorn, Indiana. Get you that black and white drizzle.
Go get you a bag, my guy.
Get you
Hey.
some. Get you some.
Yo,
With
sir.
real
Go
cocoa.
get you some
Come
of
on
that,
now.
bro.
Real cocoa. Come on.
Come on, bro.
All right.
Come on,
For everyone that is in here, for the people that are just seeing us for the first time, you gotta try and give everybody an introduction. You know, tell us who they are. We are. Feel me?
All right, I'm gonna start it off. My name is Canoe the artist. You know.
What's up, bro?
Follow me on Instagram at Canoe the artist. You know.
Hey, it's
Next.
JD, the model guru. I added to it. So it's JD model guru. Like it? Mm-hmm. Yep.
This T-Mars in the building, man. T-Mars in the building, man.
Your boy, Ghost Kid, Ghost in the building. We are the
Ghost,
All
Ghost.
Facts, the
Hey,
All
man.
Facts podcast.
I'm comfortable, man. I got the
Real
slides
talks.
on.
All the time.
All Facts.
Facts.
All facts.
All
All
facts.
Facts.
Man, what we
Yeah.
talk about today, man? Because I'm hyped. I already know what I'm.
Hey, we got a few things before we start. We got a few things. Doing magic tricks.
Did you just?
But we,
Is that black?
but we got a few things to talk about. First of all, just we went over sponsors, promotions. You know, what about updates with y'all? What y'all got coming in the works as far as projects?
Hey, I mean, Canoe, you did just drop an EP on not too long ago.
Man,
on
let me tell
SoundCloud.
Let me
Go
tell you,
check-
bro.
Tell them to check it out, man.
Man, check out my EP. It's Love Scars Leftover on SoundCloud. I will drop the link in the subscription when we drop this video.
It will be in the description. It'll be
Go
down
get
there.
Be down there. Go get that. Go get that motherfucker. Down there. Click
And,
down in the description.
Just
T-Mars.
one question for y'all. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling?
All right.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling better now. You want me to tell them, Josh?
Hey,
So I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if Josh, I don't know if Ghost Kid let y'all know, but congratulations to him for joining the army so he can be called Captain Crunch.
okay. And you know what?
So
Actually,
hey,
you just recently had an accomplishment too. Mm-hmm. You mind?
What is it?
Hey,
What'd he do?
y'all heard he got a certificate.
What'd he do?
What?
Hey, that man just became a grill master. He was on the grill for a long time.
Oh.
The boy overcooked. All right. I have to say this. Y'all probably wondering why I got this bonnet on. That leads us to our first conversation. These bitches. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what we talking about today.
Hey, okay.
What's today?
Today,
What's
it's
today?
Female Friday.
Female Friday. That's what it
Female
is.
Friday, man. Every Friday we talking about y'all females out here, man. Y'all been tweaking. Y'all been tweaking.
Let's start this conversation. Before we disrespect them, let's be nice first. Let's build up.
What?
Let's build up. We're gonna build up to that.
I'm going in. Go ahead.
All right, so Jada Pinkett-Smith, Alsina.
Shakur. Jada Pinkett, Alsina, Shakur.
I need to set my light to a different color.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. What we got?
Hey, Canoe, start it off.
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna start it off with a hot take. You know,
hot take.
Shit.
On them hot takes.
Damn, where did he
hot take? Wait, there you go. All right, hot take.
Hey, the world don't want you to talk about this. That's why you couldn't get your lighter.
You see what they do? They do anything to stop your light.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna say. This little light of mine gonna shine. I'm gonna say this though. Females can never submit to one man. So I'm gonna say.
Can you explain why you say that?
This is why I say that.
Let that sink in, bro.
Jada Pinkett has been with Will Smith for how many years? Like how many years?
20.
Since I was a baby. I'm 21. They probably been together longer than my age. I'm gonna just say this. They were separated from what I was told and from what she said.
Correct.
But does that mean that you can go and get jiggy with August Alsina?
Really?
Right.
Call them Og.
Hey, they call them Og.
Og. That's that line shit. I don't do that shit. I don't do that. I don't. And then to hear this, he said this in his interview with Angela Yee. Will gave me his permission. He gave me his blessing.
Yeah. And then if you look at the Red Tabletop interview that they had with Jada and Will, they was like, oh, nobody gave anybody permission. So somebody's lying.
Hey.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
Somebody's capping, y'all.
So look at this.
Hey, a lot of cappers.
You know what it is? What it is, let me tell you this. August Alsina is mad because he got caught up. That's what it is. Because both of them are saying that, oh, we haven't talked to Og in a minute. We haven't, we started talking to him because he needed help with his mental health. Bruh, come on.
This is my thing. Will Smith, you play a part in this too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, true.
You let this man go on Instagram and take pictures and videos with your wife and kids. And you didn't say nothing?
He taking Jada and the kids to ice cream social. So hey.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. This is not the Will Smith I know. This is not the Will Smith that's in the movies.
Hey,
the Will Smith in the movies ain't going for that.
And
where's Michael Lowry at?
This goes to show you that everything ain't what it seemed, bro. Everything ain't what it seemed, bro.
Are you telling me? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Look, fat ass.
I had to drink my H2O. All right, so look, bro. A lot of these celebrities or whatever, bro, they gotta keep their, what is it? What's the word? I'm getting stuck. What's the
Take your time. Take your time.
Privacy.
No, like they self, like they need to
Shiggity.
I lost.
What?
They identity themselves. They need the word. What's the word? What's the
Adjust.
word? No, they have a look. They have a look to uphold.
Image.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh my God.
Thank y'all, my dark skinned brothers. Look, okay. Celebrities, they have like an image to uphold, and they always want to be seen in this certain light. So of course, when things get leaked out, of course they're gonna react in a certain way because they don't want their image, to be perceived in the wrong way. The same way, once that August Alsina thing came out, the first thing Jada did was not admit to it.
Yeah.
You saw that she waited to get onto her own show to then say it. But at first she denied it.
If you look at the Red Tabletop interview, that boy Will looked like he wanted to put his foot through her chest.
Hey, Will was sick, bro.
Hey,
Will was so sick, dude.
But look though, you gotta realize that he played a part into it. He allowed it to get that far.
I mean, he did. It's his fault too. It's not like, I understand like he was sick, but you the reason.
And I don't care.
No. Let's clean that up. He's not the reason. He's part. He played a part. He's not the reason. He played a part. I got to clean that up. But go ahead, JD.
I was just saying, I don't care what they say. I don't care if it's, I did this and it was cool. Oh, we were broken up, bro. Y'all been together. When you're together for that long with someone, it ain't no breaking up and we don't care. No, bro, he was hurt. But this is the thing. We don't know who Will was messing with because Will was messing with. He wasn't just sitting at home waiting for her.
Hey, but look, it could be a possibility because the thing about it is, if he was really out here with other females, do you think he really would have had that sick face that he had on when she was talking about that?
Yes, because I will say, we talking about Female Friday, so we getting on the females, but we also got to see from their perspective. A dude can do whatever to a girl and be all right, but one minute that girl do something in revenge or out of spite, he's sick.
Good for the bitch.
Hey, 1 second. Sorry to get off topic, but hey, Titus, bro, you getting yacked, bro? Your mic been off for a second, bro. You was off the camera and all. You was getting yacked, bro.
That boy Timmy came in there in his underwear and started dancing.
Hey, no, Timmy was asking me something, bro. And I had to go get my plate.
Yo, plate? What is you eating?
You steak, some burritos.
That boy got a plate of meat and onions.
Thanks, dog.
Smelly plate.
Very thing, bro. But I don't understand this though. You see how can I put it in? You see how women are so quick to defend Jada. But as soon as a guy do that, we get bashed. We get bashed so hard.
Hey, look. Hot take.
Go ahead.
Hot take.
The reason is because now when I say this, I'm not referring to all females.
Okay.
Right.
But
today we are. But go ahead.
Most females, they suck when it comes to accountability, bro.
Facts.
It's facts. All right, look. Girls, when it comes to being accountable for their actions, you might as well forget it. It's not happening. But I know there's females out there. There's females out there that will take accountability when they're wrong or they do something. But in general terms, most females, when it comes to accountability, they suck. But also, women, and this goes from even grade school, women have a pack mentality. They will back each other up no matter what it is.
But you gotta think though. You gotta think, coming from their perspective, we the same way.
No. Look, bro. Look. If a girl a girl is single, but her best friend got a dude, right?
Mhm.
The girl with a boyfriend. The single girl tells her girl with the best friend that got a boyfriend, come on, it's girls' night. We going out. And they go out, and the girl with a boyfriend decides to talk to another dude.
Right.
I
But
promise you.
what I don't like though, because some of y'all single friends, knowing that y'all one friend is in a relationship, y'all grind. This is what y'all will do. Oh,
Y'all help him out.
Right. But he not gonna find out. What don't know won't hurt him. All that, and as a best friend, what I don't like, how you're the friend in the relationship. You know, if you gotta think to yourself, if you gotta ask, is this okay? It's not okay. You shouldn't have to ask.
I got something. I got one more thing to say.
Okay.
I feel now this is an opinion, but I feel like it's facts.
Okay.
Part of the reason
It's all
feel
facts.
like,
There ain't no opinions in here. It's all
I
facts.
feel like, and you are correct.
Facts.
Thank you, my
Facts.
friend.
All facts.
Mhm.
Facts.
I feel like the reason that they do it is because, which is also grimy with females, is I think girls in their own friend groups be hating. They mad because they don't got no boyfriend either. And they say, well, dang, you got that good relationship and I'm over here miserable and single. So I'm gonna make sure to do my best ability to make sure that you're end up just like me.
Right, and you know what it
right.
is? This is what it is. The quote,
Mhm.
misery loves company. You got a single friend that's miserable, going out, yeah, she going out all the time looking like she partying and having fun, but she really want what you have. So she will do anything to sabotage. She will do anything to create a problem to have her single best friend back.
And look, the thing is, she won't do it she'll do it in a subtle way. She won't just come on and be like, I don't like y'all relationship. Instead, they'll be like, you know what, let's have a girls' night. You know, or they'll be like, oh, the girl and her boyfriend to get into an argument. The first thing the girl says is, wow, if I was you, I wouldn't let him treat me like that. Subtle.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And you know, with girls are really in tune with their emotions. So
Facts.
with that, they can get easily peer pressure. Girls are followers.
Facts.
So if there's a whole bunch of girls around another girl telling you, you know what, your boyfriend isn't doing right, a girl sit there and be like, well, if all of them are saying that, then maybe there is a problem when there isn't a problem in the first place. But they're so easily influenced by people and girls around them.
And another thing.
I feel like all girls are easily influenced. I feel like all girls aren't easily influenced. I feel like the girls that's hard to convince, it takes them a minute to get influenced.
Yeah, I mean,
once they get influenced though, it's hard to uninfluence.
Oh yeah,
what it is, the main thing is, and this is the oldest female quote in the book. Women are more
girl part, nigga.
That's a lie. The only thing y'all
say that one more time.
That women are more mature than men, I think is a lie. The only thing that y'all can do is, you know, be sexually active before us and be ready to actually know what y'all are doing. That is the only difference between.
Hey, be careful.
Being more mature than guys. Y'all
be careful. We got girls outside this. We got girls outside this podcast. We gotta tread softly in what we say.
I mean, okay. I can agree that I feel like with some, because I ain't gonna lie, you can't say because guys we're stupid. We can't lie. We be doing some stupid stuff, bro.
Right.
We stupid, bro. A lot of things that we do we shouldn't be doing at all.
Hey, but look
exactly.
at this though. We're not afraid to take accountability for it.
And that's
no. We are.
So
we are. This is the thing, though. This is the difference between them. They'll do it, won't take accountability, go home and think about it, be like, you know what, I was wrong. What we'll do, we'll get caught, man. Be like, oh, that wasn't you, your face. That wasn't you on her Snapchat.
At first,
man. That wasn't even my mouth. That wasn't me.
At first, we deny. We gotta deny. That's
okay. Look. Okay, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, like how you said, she'll go home and think about it. But even though she might go think about it, like, yeah, I was right. At least, regardless if we even deny it at first, at the end of the day, sometime we gonna admit it. She will take that to the grave, bro, and still say, nope. She knows not. But now again, that's not all females. That's not all females. Again, because there's females out here that will do that. But I'm saying, from personal experience,
we speaking to the ones that do.
So look, if you are a female, a girl, lady, and you are watching this and you feel offended from what any of us are saying right now, then we're probably talking to you.
Right.
Facts.
You probably feeling sick right now, huh?
Too damn bad because it's all facts out here. It's all facts. So too damn bad. However
you only mad because you only mad because you know it's true.
Your man right now.
Right. Facts. As we speak.
As we speak.
You probably laid up with some dude named Gerald, and you supposed to be with Jeremy. You know? So.
All right, hey, T Mars.
You talking to Billy, and you supposed to be with Brian.
Let me ask you this, T Mars. So when it comes to this August and Jada relationship, we're talking about Aug here. Do you feel like he was right explaining, bringing this out to the light in the Angela Yee interview?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't have brought it out in public like that.
And
he should have, like, I don't know, because everybody in the world, they'll take it like different ways. So it will just confuse so many people. And then they got to explain again what they really, really meant.
And you got TMZ, you got People Magazine, twisting words.
And TMZ going to run with it.
Right.
That's because TMZ is negative. They quick to put out anything that can cause any type of drama.
Right, and people believe TMZ too.
I feel like
because they're bots. That's why.
Let me say this. I feel like it was a good thing for August to do that, but I don't think it was a good thing for him to do it. But I think it was I don't think it wasn't good for him to
take it out in a
Jada.
public.
But I think it was good for him to bring it out to the light, because if you think about it, we had our assumptions throughout the years with Jada cheating, but let's be honest. Do you think Jada was gonna tell if August didn't do that?
No. She would have.
And you gotta think the main reason too. I know she wasn't gonna bring it out because her and Will was like, this happened years ago when people were. So that just goes to show she wouldn't have brought it out if he would have said that. I'm glad he did. You know, I mean, I guess that's their business, yes, but they're celebrities. That stuff was going to get out regardless. But okay. I feel like the respectful thing for him, he should have gone to them and be like, hey, you know, I'm feeling guilty, or however he was feeling. I want to bring this out to the public. You know, he could have gone on the red tabletop with her to do it. He could have gone to Angela Yee with Will or Jada.
He had her on the tabletop. He had her on the tabletop already.
All facts.
Man, bro. I just feel like that's what you think, bro.
I mean, to be honest, like I feel like him bringing that out, in a way, I feel like it's good in a way that it sparks up conversation, because their situation is also something that happens in normal people's life, but now it's discussion that's out because it's a celebrities doing it. But also I feel like if he was really feeling some way and he felt how he felt about it, then I feel like he could have just went straight to Jada.
Right.
Honestly, he didn't have to do a whole public interview about it and be like, oh, I feel this way from the whole situation, because the thing is, if it happened years ago and ain't no one speak about it, then more than likely it was meant to be private and nothing was meant to be said.
Right.
You know what he wanted. He probably wanted there to be another situation between them. Be like, oh, you was doing this for him. But no, I wasn't. And then they end up, so then he can have, then nigga Og, could have Jada to himself.
Hey, now, but let me tell you this, though. Let me tell you why that would never work. Because time to get up. I'm in my, what Josh am I today? I'm Professor Josh right now.
Professor Josh, okay.
So,
Dr. Watkins.
So this is what happens. The thing is, Jada and Will been together so long. Mm-hmm. The memories and everything that Will has put Jada through, that connection, the tie that they have is so strong that no matter, even if they split, no other man can come in and try to tear that apart. It's not gonna happen. It's like, let me
trust me, she pulled the split.
Now, let me put this in regular people's terms. Say me, right? Say there's this girl I'm talking to, and she got a boyfriend, right?
Right.
She always like, me and my boyfriend are going through this. Me and my boyfriend are going through that. And, I'm like, you know what? He not treating you right. He not doing this. He not. Let me take you out. We link. We do whatever. We might, end up, relations, whatever. But then the next day, you go on Facebook and she make a post talking about, I love this, man, and she with her boyfriend again. And it's like, but I thought, but at the end of the day, it's like, it don't matter what she do with you, because even at the end of the day, how she considered August as an entanglement, situationship, it's like a it's like a void. It's like, because you're never gonna be Will. I'm never gonna.
Somebody
be Will.
just text me.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Somebody just text me.
Bro,
hey, big head.
Tight, bro, it's not the time. It's not the time, bro. We told you about this, but we told you about this.
My fault. It was just funny.
We told you.
Don't start this stupid shit.
Bro, shut up.
You shut up, bro. We ain't even finna get into that. We Josh, keep going.
All right. So my thing is, it's like, even if you the side dude, bro, if the main dude with that girl put an imprint on that girl, ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. It's chops. No matter what they go through, you can't replace. You can't replace dude.
So let me ask you: Are you saying Will Smith is considered the alpha?
I can't even.
I know what imprint you're talking about, but
I can't even say. I can't even say it's. How is it alpha letting another dude hit your wife? How is it alpha giving another man your permission to be with your wife?
He said he never gave permission.
Well,
right.
Either way, look, bro. At the end of the day,
back to my point about somebody's lying. Both of them said nobody gave anybody permission, but then he went to Angela Yee and was like, "Yeah, gave you permission."
I mean, at the end of the day,
I feel like
August. Go ahead.
I feel like what August meant by giving permission from Will, it's just the fact that Will didn't speak up when he was doing these certain things. I feel like that's what he's saying when he said Will Smith did give him.
Oh, well, that's the case. He gave disrespectful.
I mean, but at the same time, like, August was taking pictures with his kids and taking pictures. he was taking pictures with his kids, and he took pictures with Jada and his kids. So it's like,
yeah, that boy blocked. That's what it was. That's why he ain't see you.
Man, bro.
I mean, all I gotta say on that is
he was taking family pictures.
Bro,
yeah,
they was having family time, family dinner.
I mean,
ice cream socials.
Hey, Will, you got some drawers? I just took some drawers out your room. And Jada said it was cool. So I'm just asking you. I mean, I already got them on, but.
Hey, Will, you got any more forks? Never mind, I'll ask Jada.
No, but
he said, "Hey, Will. You got some extra towels? Me and Jada trying to take a shower."
That's disrespectful, man.
You trying to take a shot. Hey, I almost got the courage to do when you said that, bro. I was like, hold on. You can't be saying stuff like this while I'm driving. I was cracking up. Hey, bro. That was funny, man.
Moving on from Jada, Pinkett-Smith, Alsina. Let's talk about sports. Let's change it.
Let's talk about sports. Which one?
How about this? Let's talk about schools first.
Okay, go ahead. What about
schools? What about it?
Go ahead, Canoe. I know you wanted to talk about schools.
Oh, right. So this is my thing. Oh, I'm gonna lead it off with a hot take. Hey, boom. Now they want to talk about this. All right, so boom. You do not need college to be successful.
Agreed.
facts?
Agreed.
Actual
Elaborate.
Facts.
Explain why you preaching like this, man. Explain.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. So look, as you all may know, or I may heard, or don't know, I think I told you about this. I dropped out of college this year. I made the decision to walk away from school. It was in me to do. I decided to chase my music career.
Right.
And it's going good, by the way. It's going good, real good.
Which I'm excited about.
Go check out that EP, man. Go check
out the EP. Link in description.
Okay.
YouTube,
all right,
YouTube and SoundCloud. All right.
I have a question for you.
All right, go ahead.
So, with you dropping out of school, you know, a lot of people, especially Black families, encourage that education is the way, and that if you don't have an education, you can't be successful. So I'm imagining that with you doing that you probably had people in your ear and certain criticisms in regards to that.
Man,
how do you take that, and what do you feel about that?
This is what I'm gonna say. If school is so important, why are there billionaires that are college dropouts? Why are there millionaires that are rich that didn't even finish high school? Why are there people? The ultimate end goal is to be financially stable, right? That's the whole point of us going to college. That's the whole point of us going to school. Is to say we can have a better life. Why do we need school for that? I'm not completely against school, but I'm just saying, like, school ain't for everybody. And I realized, me being in my last years of college, I'm just like, this ain't it for me. This ain't for me no more. And I just don't like how people think, like, without a degree at all. Like, you need a degree for everything. You don't. That's not true. If I need a degree to be a billionaire, what the fuck I need? I need to go to church for.
Also, another thing, our entire lives, we've been in the school system. The school system is designed to keep us in debt.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I agree. Some parts.
I agree to an extent, because the thing is, we have a choice to not be in debt out of school, because they told us through your freshman year, keep your GPA up, start off good so you can get scholarships. No, it's like, okay, yeah, we can go to college, but the thing is, like, if we wanted to, we could have the grades and get the scholarship money, have a high GPA to where we wouldn't have to be in debt in the first place. So I won't say that it automatically puts you in debt, because you have a choice to whether you can go to college without that scholarship money or not. But even with that, still, everyone doesn't get that. Everyone doesn't get scholarships, and there's not enough scholarships for everyone to go around.
But I'm saying it as, let's talk about if you don't have a scholarship. Because I'm not gonna lie, us at that age, all going to school and knowing each other since we've been at that level, we ain't all take it seriously like that.
Facts.
No, and that's
so they, just like the people say, oh, these 4 years, get on your stuff gonna go fast. We like, dude, that's 4 years. It's not gonna go fast. They say, you graduate and you get ready to take that OGT.
Yeah, and that's facts, and that also just goes because, when being younger, you think you know everything, or what they tell you about to go by fast. I got 4 years, and next thing you know, you look up, now you got to get out the house, or you got to get an education or something, and it's just like, well, dang, so.
That 4 years feel like 4 months.
Hey, and it does go by like that, but to go back to the topic of needing education to be successful, there are a lot of people that do go to college and that do graduate with their bachelor's degree that a lot of them end up not even going into their field, getting the job they actually want.
Exactly.
Right.
It's very rare if what you study, you're going to get into. It's very rare unless you go to like trade school and do that, it's very rare if people stick with that or just, get into that field.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say is, the only thing I can exclude that from is if you go to like. You got your camera.
Boy.
Oh, weird.
All you see is
try to fix it.
God.
The only thing I'll say is, though, I'll exclude if you go to law school or you could do anything like in like the medical field, because obviously if you go there, obviously you got some going on there because it's real specific. But as a whole, I feel like the thing is with school, a lot of times, most of the times, there's real life things that we can really be taught, and it's not getting taught. Like the fact that you can go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube right now and learn more about life than anything you learned in school in 2 hours.
It's easy. Like anything, like you said, we can Google, we can YouTube anything. Bro. A lot of jobs that pay good are not requiring degrees.
Right.
That's true. The only required degree is when you level up in the company.
Exactly.
And then look at this. Why don't this? Go ahead.
And also the amount of technology that's out, you can work online. You don't need a degree for that.
True. This is my question. You know how many jobs is finna cut when these machines start coming out and they start replacing these people in factory? Think about Amazon. Amazon is I was driving past the new Amazon building already today. Mm-hmm. They're already building that. From Southwood Mall. Y'all remember when Southwood Mall used to be there? Mm-hmm. Bro.
I used to live in an apartment right across there. I used to walk there.
Right.
God, bro, I did too. Bro, Brownstone. She look, man.
Brownstone.
Brownstone. Niggas don't know nothing about that.
They don't know about Brownstone Boulevard.
Brownstone, hey, all I'm gonna say, it went down. All I'm gonna say is that. So boom, bro. It's just like, it's like this, man. Like, what you think gonna happen to this job rate when all these machines start coming in and they don't no longer need you?
I mean, as of right now, I feel
but we
like,
gotta go to school for jobs, though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as of right now, I feel like they're not at the full scale to where, like, obviously, like, they can use straight robots to take over full jobs. Obviously, they're not at that level yet, but as of right now, I would suggest people to really learn a skill, like a real, something like real, because like you said, I mean, in the future, it will end up being like that. So the thing is, what can you provide to society that can, like, really, like, make a difference? And honestly, with school, you not about to, I don't know how that's going to help you get there. Not now, I will say, like, with some people, school is beneficial for them in some way, because, you know, depending on what they want, if say they want to be a teacher or they want to do something like be an EMT or stuff like that deals with helping out society, then education is the way to go. But if you don't see yourself going down any of those avenues, then I feel like don't waste your time, because another thing is to kind of move deeper into this. A lot of people waste their lives looking back, and they live in regret because they didn't follow their dreams, because they people in their ear tell them, well, you might as well just go to school and do this. Don't chase your dreams, because that's out of reach. That's not possible. Right. And then the next thing you know, they 40 years old, 50, 60, like, dang, I really wish I would have done this, because maybe my life would be totally different.
Right. And another thing is, you got to think, just with our generation and the next generation, they're not going to, we can't sit still. We are not people that sit at a desk for hours to an hour to however long. We are visual and hands-on people. You show us what to do, we'll do it the exact same way until we can make it better. You give us a small project, we will get it done to the point where we think of ways to be able to build it better. We are visual and hands-on people. There are some people that can do that, but most of the population are go-getters. Most of the population are those hands-on and visual.
I feel like Titus learning. He ain't said nothing, man. You ain't.
Right, he over there,
man. I'm listening.
You just
bro.
over there.
Bro, say something, bro. Ham and cheese sandwich, huh? You think about what you about to do after this podcast.
Hey, T-Mars, let me ask you a question so you're not out of the loop fully.
All right,
so, and
right, look, dude. That's how you know he out the loop. He said, all right.
I guess I'll talk. Looking at his nigga.
I'll say something.
I am in this too.
All right, look. So when it comes to following your dreams and people talking down on you, saying that's not gonna work or that's not a realistic goal to achieve, what would you say to those people, or why do you think they say those things?
Oh no.
Dude, shut up. No, it's because you don't. Because, like, all right, bro. I'm trying to answer the question, bro.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's because probably at that time you don't have, like, the financial stuff to do it. So, obviously, you're going to be like, well, dude, what?
Go ahead, bro. I'm not interrupting anymore.
No, bro, I'm done after that. That was it.
But let me ask you something about that. What you mean the financial, like, resources doing what they stuff? Like, what do you mean by financial?
Like, you don't have, like, the money for it.
To chase their dream?
Like, let's say, all right, Canoe, you a rapper, right? Okay. So, obviously, you want to get out of Toledo, right?
Hell yeah. So,
you can't go to if you don't have the financial, like, resources to, where do you want to move to?
Okay, wait. Before you continue, I don't know. What I'm trying to ask you is, why do you think the adults tell the person, that rapper that's trying to go somewhere and do that, why do you think they put their input of they're not going to succeed? Why do you think they're telling them that? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Probably because, like, they didn't be, like, as successful as they want their child to be.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. Like, they didn't probably
you say they didn't do it?
Yeah, like, they probably just didn't make it. Not, like, being harsh or nothing like that, but they didn't probably get to their dreams.
All right, so basically, like, what you're saying is, like, they scared and they projecting their fears or what happened to them on whoever they talking to because of what, happened to them, basically.
Exactly.
I think anytime you come out of the norm where you talk about your dreams to people who try to do their dream and can't do it or didn't do it, too scared to do it, they will do anything to keep you from getting your dream or getting your goal.
And
facts.
That's why I'm about to turn into Professor Ghost again.
Hot take.
No matter of fact, spiritual ghost in the building.
Spiritual. Shout out Spiritual Soul. Real nigga.
Shout out Spiritual Soul, man. All right, but these people are bots. These people are straight bots. Now let me explain. These people are stuck in the idea of, I'm just gonna live the same 9-to-5 job, 9-to-5 routine my whole life, work at the same job, at the same position, not even a promotion until I'm 50.
To cut you off real quick, I got an argument for this, but y'all gonna be mad at me. I think y'all know where I'm going, but go ahead and finish.
I'm going till I'm 50, and then I have my retirement plan and my 401k benefits, and then I get my white picket fence, and then I die. And there's nothing more to life than that.
The end.
And the thing is like people think, oh, that's the only way, and they see people on TV and celebrities and think that that's impossible. That could never be me. Like, I don't know, like that's like a 1 in a million chance. How could I ever do something like that? When it's like you got control of your reality and how you make it. If you want to be somewhere, do the work, bro. Like it's not like it's
all it is.
It's like obviously stuff gonna be hard, but the thing is one people are lazy, and people think because everyone else around them is basic that's all there is for them too, and that's not the case. But Jalen, JD, you can go ahead and explain what you was trying to tell me. Having camera issues.
No, my iPad died. I'm back.
Yeah, can you explain what you were going to say that was going to make us mad? Go ahead.
It's always too. But go ahead.
The B. Simone argument.
Okay.
Yeah, you know I love you.
I don't.
I am pro B. Simone.
Ugly dude.
Other stuff she said, but with this, people was mad when she said I can't have a deal with that. I understood that because honestly, if you think about it, that argument you just said, Josh, that goes with it, and also that's like take a basketball player. You're always on the road, always out playing 100-something games, bouncing from city to city.
Right.
If you date somebody that's, put it regular, they're gonna be like, oh well, why can't you ever be home with me? Why don't you text back like this? They're not gonna understand what you're going through. And I mean, there's that chance of two big celebrities, or not even big celebrities, fornicating with someone else, but they understand why you're not always texting back, why you are always busy, why it's always, oh, let me call you right back.
Uh-huh.
And another thing, how you gonna be mad at her for her phone?
I mean, like, I feel like, the regular person, if they dating somebody of that status, like, they know what they're getting themselves into. Like, you dated somebody that's high profile and is busy and has stuff to do and that has to get up in the morning. Now, I can understand why some people are mad because people that work 9 to 5, I mean, that doesn't mean they're not lazy. They get up sometimes at 4 in the morning to get to do what they have to do, but also at the end of the day, the difference between her and people that work a 9 to 5 for their whole life is that she decided that there's more than just that 9 to 5.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I get, obviously, she wasn't bashing anybody with the 9 to 5. She was just simply stating that that's her preference. She'd rather have somebody in her life that fits her lifestyle and understands her lifestyle.
You tell that big eyebrow, big lip.
You like Scissor. Scissor be looking crusty as heck.
Hey, no,
Scissor
don't
looks good.
disrespect
Shut up.
Scissor. Anybody can hit Scissor. Oh, let me take that back. It's already out there. But I'm just saying, like, look. Scissor didn't come out with her preference. Why she gotta blast her preference out like that? And then on top of that, it's just like, if we gonna throw out preferences, okay, I prefer dark-skinned women. And she not dark-skinned. How she feel about that? No. She wanna disrespect people.
Like, okay,
she wanna disrespect people with 9 to 5s. She ain't never worked a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously she has, but
first of all, look though, 9 to 5 is a job. It's a job. She acting like being an entrepreneur isn't a job neither.
It is, and they're both jobs. But I also feel like with her, I feel like I can understand where she's saying to the point where I can defend her, but I can't defend her on the fact that she can't act like she forgetting where she came from.
Right.
And that's she's not forgetting where she came from. This is her. Yes, she's working 9 to 5. But she's saying now that she's on this level, you know, she wants someone that is on the level with her. That's like surrounding yourself with friends on the same mission as you. You know, if you want to be a pop star and you got a friend that want to be a country singer, you got a friend that wants to be an R&B person, you're not about to find somebody that want to work at Cracker Barrel.
Hey, but let me say this though. I'm gonna say this though, and I'm gonna challenge that. It's a lot of weak entrepreneurs out here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See, it's a lot of people that's what she wants in a person as far as financial stability that she's looking for and financial thoughts that are weak people. And there are some people that work a 9 to 5 and got just as much confidence, like, as a person that's up should be like they should have.
And I'm gonna add on to that.
I'm gonna just say, like, if she gonna say that she can't date a person that's a 9 to 5, think about this. We working 9 to 5, but it's some people at the top that mentally they can't cope with the people that's working a 9 to 5.
And that's why I have a hot take.
Go ahead, bro.
Hot take.
Going along with you saying about weak entrepreneurs, the thing is, anybody can call themselves entrepreneurs. People quit their job and start weak businesses because they don't want to work for somebody and be like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. And say that for like 20, 30 years, and their business ain't never grow once, but talk down on somebody that's worked a 9 to 5, but ended up building themselves up to being a boss or a head manager or owning something. So it's like, I just say I see both sides when it comes to it. So like I just feel like you can't talk down on someone that works a 9 to 5 because the person that works a 9 to 5 can have the same mindset as someone that's an entrepreneur.
They just need a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Or how about this? How about just don't talk down on anybody?
I mean, and that's true. No one should be getting talked down on in the first place, but
no, you just trying to take away from the point that we're talking about B. Simone. Don't even do that.
Don't
do that.
And about that, I'm a realist. This is all facts. The podcast.
All
facts. I don't like how she says one thing, but will use her social media. Oh, I need a boyfriend. The baby, she is one. Now, I will say, she wants to be this person that, do all that. But yet, you sitting here, and when she said something about, like, ratchet people or whatever, but you acting ratchet about, being thirsty on social media.
Are you disrespecting B. Simone?
That's all you can You say what?
Are you disrespecting B. Simone?
Hey, I'm being a realist. I'm stating facts. This is all facts. I ain't about to. Yes, I like B. Simone, but hey, if she being stupid, I'm gonna tell her. Say it.
All right, let's change the topic. Let's change the topic. I got the perfect topic we can talk about.
Go ahead.
Dr. Dre and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
Hey, that man lost a chunk of his bank account.
He didn't lose nothing yet. They're not even. It's not final.
It's gonna happen, dude.
It's gonna happen.
Okay, so look.
He a billionaire.
Hold on before we get into it. So apparently, what happened is Dr. Dre's wife is filing for divorce, and since they signed a prenup, she wants $400 million in spouse support, and that's why they're going to go. It's not final yet.
Okay.
As far as I know, but that's what's going on.
Can I say something?
What?
You telling me you need spouse support? You need $400 million for spouse support?
Mm-hmm. That's half your fortune. Because this is why she's saying it, though. She's saying it because she took care of the kids, she took care of the house, she quit her career to buy into his lifestyle and who he was and his music and to build his brand. All 24 years of their marriage. That is what
she needs $400 million.
This is my thing.
She wants half the fortune.
My thing is, it's gonna happen because why? Let's say female. If it was a dude that was the opposite way around, if he was filing for divorce against her, he probably wouldn't get anything or get an amount like, oh, you get 1,000 a week. Why? Because, society would have him be like, oh, you're the man, you need to go out and get a job, or like how we do the Mary J. Blige and her did. Wasn't it? Yeah. Everybody was bashing him, but we all know we was in that situation. We'd ask for it. I'd be like, I'm gonna need you.
Hey, look, I'm gonna ask you this though. And this is open discussion, of course. But if you made your girl sign a prenup before y'all got married and she wants a divorce, the prenup is still going on. Are you gonna give her anything if she doesn't ask for anything?
My thing is, if I'm with somebody, I'm hoping that the girl I'm with is someone that, even though that we're married and she's real invested in my life, that she still has, not even gonna say that one, if we're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to give up your whole life to deal with me. You should still be able to chase your dreams, because I'm not about to force somebody to leave their life or stop chasing their dream just to be with somebody. And if you feel like that the person that you with is stopping you from chasing your dreams or doing what you want to, then you shouldn't even be with that person anyway. So My thing is, if I'm with somebody, I would expect her to, if she's with me, if I'm still chasing something what I want, so I should expect her to do the same. So she shouldn't be fully dependent on me. She should still have something to lean on herself, if you get what I'm saying.
Right, I see. That is what you think.
Oh, no, I just, dude.
Because you sitting there all quiet, you just, like, nigga, come on, man.
I was just listening. But, no, I just don't think it's right that, like, it had to be that much.
Okay.
Like,
it
could no.
That was it. You said on camera like 10 minutes, cause that's all you had to say.
I just think it's wrong that it's like 400 million. Like, that's it. Like, he's a billionaire, but like he's gonna notice that, and I feel like it's gonna hurt him still, but not that much, if that makes sense. Like, she just shouldn't take that much out. $1 million, he probably wouldn't even care about that.
$1 million? Bro, that's a penny compared to what he got. I would at least gave him, if I would have gave. Now look, I said this though. I said I would have given my ex-wife if I made her sign a prenup, and I'm worth $1 billion. Let's say I'm worth $1 billion. Like I would give her at least 10, 20 mil.
Hey,
like
that's what I was saying. Like 10, 20. Cause look, bro, 400 million. That's excess, bro.
Exactly. Like you have nothing else to worry about for the rest of your life. So like I'm gonna give you 20 mil. Whatever you do in that 20 mil, that's your fault. Like it's on you.
Like you gotta work with that.
Like you gonna have to make do because once this 20 mil gone, you ain't got no business and I can't help you no more.
And,
I gave you the start. You was already set for the rest of your life with 20 mil. So,
you should have.
This
thing is like one of those things where it's like you should have invested with it. You know?
Right.
And,
so hey, you get the 20 mil and blow it, and you out there on the streets.
Wow.
All right. Using that point right there, I want to take the discussion into child support because
don't do that.
There's a lot of times.
Don't do that.
Hey, there's countless There's countless times of you see celebrities, they get they spouses, okay, they owe $10 million every single time they go to court. And next thing you know, the girl asking for more. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I feel like with that, I feel like the system is flawed, bro.
It is. My thing is, when you make them, you take them. But
what?
If you make them, you take
it's your responsibilities.
Right.
Wow. What? What are you saying?
You was just quiet for a second, dude. You was just quiet for a second.
Your mama was quiet. Anyway.
Oh.
All right.
Anyway.
You gonna talk about your mama, bro?
We'll get to it later.
We'll get to it later.
We'll get to it later.
You say no back, bro?
That's why you kicking your beer right now.
He getting on you right now. You gonna let that slide, bro?
Let that slide, bro.
Anyway,
I would have said something.
If you make them, you take them. And because I know a lot of women get the money and don't use it for them. You know, and that is my biggest issue. You rather give the money you rather give the money that you're getting to the dudes you with, or you rather go and get your nails done when it's supposed to be for the baby. You'll let your baby walk around here in some stride rides, but you gonna go get a ticket for the new day.
Stride ride.
To come to be there on the now it's not always when it comes to females, it's not always them taking advantage of it. A lot of times there are times where people like Future, they ask for a certain amount and Future only give part of that amount. He don't give it fully. Sometimes there's times where dudes decide, well, child support, she don't need none of my money. I ain't giving her none of that.
Right.
And it's like that too. And that part is messed up too, because at the end of the day, whether y'all split, at the end of the day, that money, when it comes to that, it's not about you and your girl anymore. It's about your kid. But at the same time, I still feel like it's a major problem in the system to where, like, a lot of times dudes do get screwed over when the female's asking for all this money. Oh, I need $10,000, $20,000 in child support.
Speaking on that, let's get real specific with that.
Like, my thing is, tell me, what does your kid need? Your kid is in kindergarten. What does your kid need to spend $10,000 to $20,000 on? What is all that going to the kid?
They're gonna say college fund.
That's on nails and toes getting done. That's going towards giving your new dude money for weed.
Wow. Hey, do you know that Chris Brown's baby mother is getting already $25,000 a month for who? I think it's royalty, or I think it's his son. I can't remember, but his baby mother is already getting $25,000. Do you know that she wants to go to court and raise the child support of $50,000? And I did the numbers. She already gets $300,000 a year. If she raises it, no, it was $100,000. She wants $100,000 more. If she raises it to $100,000, she will get $1.2 million a year.
See, now that's where the problem is. Females be getting greasy and being abusing the system because one, when it comes to child support, and now I'm not saying this is all the time, but I say 80%, 90%, the court is always in favor of the female. Every trip. Because it's
but this the thing though. I was talking to this at work. Yeah, 9 to 5. Stop all the 9 to 5. Boom. Yeah, be Simone. Anyway, I was talking about this at work, and I said, "What would you do if you was Chris Brown in that situation?" He said, "I would take all the receipts that I spent on my kids, and I would take it to court." He said, "And I will prove that, I take care of my kids. My
That's smart.
Where I take care of my kids. And if the courts don't rule in favor of that, then you know that the system is rigged."
And a lot of women think just because, I had a baby by this dude, and he makes me mad one day, I'm going to put him on child support. No, child support is the guy that's not there for the baby, physically and emotionally. Right. Just because you get mad at the dude for whatever reason, because he was supposed to come pick you up from work and he was 5 minutes late, I'm going to put you on child support. Yeah. I'm so sick of that. And then you put the dude on child support, got him struggling, and you won't even let him see his kids.
That's another one.
Really?
Right.
You need to tell me you got that much hatred. You that, evil.
No one in the system already set up against this.
But,
my granny told my mama told me.
They greedy out here, bro. Y'all belong to the streets, bro.
Yep, that's
Y'all belong to the streets.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Because look, the easiest way to solve all of this, to take child support out of the equation, is just be better, know who you having your baby with. Like, y'all be surprised, like, my baby mama ain't this, my baby daddy ain't that, but you knew what you was getting to yourself, getting in with when you was in the bed with them.
Right.
You knew who they was, so you can't be shocked at the outcome when y'all have a kid and now y'all going through all of this. Now, like, not saying, like, sometimes, I don't know, I can't speak for relationships because I'm not in the middle of it, but like, if you know the person that you with is giving you the vibes of, if I have a kid with this person, there might be some trouble after, then you shouldn't be taking that risk in the first place.
Right.
And also, another thing, y'all will have a baby
I'm sorry, can you speak up?
Hey, can you fix your camera, your mic or something? Because you kind of soft, my guy.
Kind of quiet.
Sitting on it. Dang, what that heat?
Sorry, is that you, bro?
No.
Sorry, that was me. Sorry. There we go.
All right, you sound better now.
Bubble guppies. All right, I'm back.
Oh.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, we don't do that on here,
bro. Chill out.
Hey, bro. No spazzing, bro. No spazzing, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that out. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
Shit, I don't know what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Try to say something, bro, because you over there quiet, bro.
He don't know what's going on.
Titus over there blow.
Dude. Hey, come on, dude. No. But for real, what was we just talking about?
What?
Said, like,
Oh my
he
god!
about to drink water because he don't know what's
Just
going on.
remind
you.
Titus,
We've been talking about the same topic for like 10 minutes now.
Titus, you about to get excluded, bro. I'm done with you, bro. You on some stupid shit, bro.
Is it still about the?
What do you mean? Is it still? We haven't changed anything.
I'm just asking it. Are we still talking about like the guys like taking care of their? All right, bro. Never mind. Never mind.
Shut up, bro. Just agree. Mm-hmm. Right. Just sit there and agree. Just sit there and agree. Please. You fucking suck, man.
Titus, bro, the conversation is still basically we was talking about just, child support, bro. That's it, bro.
That's it, brother.
Oh no, these females out here, they being too greedy. And even if like
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Speak your piece.
They're just out here being greedy, bro. And they know like if their father is being like a good father and they just trying to like lie so they can get more money out of it. That's just all I gotta say about it.
Tell me saying one word and that's it. He'd be like, thank you.
Bro, you're just listening, bro.
All right, look. I'm gonna say this one time, and this will be the last time I ever say this.
Don't say nothing else. Just let them figure it out.
I need you, my brother.
To focus.
My brother, my lifetime brother. The brother that I love, my little brother. I need to tell you this one time.
What up, bro?
As long as you are on this podcast,
if you don't stop eating, just focus on
me. I promise you, if you just pitch in and say 2 words every 5 minutes, you will not be lost. I promise you.
I bet.
He over there. He over there just looking at the camera.
That is what you think. Yes.
Like, he over there sleep with his eyes open.
Over there looking like Kodak. Remember when Kodak was over there looking like?
Dude, mean as
Hey, listen, bro, you an honor student, dude.
Man, bro, just pay attention, bro. Just pay attention, bro. All right, man. So basically,
my bad to cut you off. Just to let y'all know, if you guys it's your first time watching this podcast, we do have a Facebook page and an Instagram page that you guys both need to go follow right now.
YouTube.
Matter of fact, don't do it right now. Do it after you watch all of this. Don't leave here. Don't go nowhere. But after this,
you gonna forget.
Go to Facebook, like our page. Go to Instagram, follow it. And you know what?
Right.
You need to go do that because guess what? You're not doing nothing better with your life anyway. So you might as well go follow us.
You're already
quarantining. You ain't doing nothing. You off work, chilling.
Everything.
I mean,
you say
right now.
T-Mars, you say you out here doing what? Dude, quarantine was over in May, dude. It's July. What's wrong with you?
We about to get quarantined again. You know what county is at level 3?
Out here talking about things gonna be way worse.
Toledo at level 2.
Hey, people cannot blame Trump. People can't blame the government.
What?
Listen, I'm talking about this second round. I get protesting, wanting to stick up and do all that, but it's a stick up. Yes, stick up, dude.
Let's go around with that good.
But no, I'm saying people brought this on themselves. I get you want to protest and everything, but stay home, bro. Do what you're supposed to do. Wear your face mask.
Bro.
Do all that. I mean, you can
stop touching stuff.
Right. Hey.
Bro.
Quit being nasty. Wash your hands.
Drink water.
Drink one of these, man.
Stay hydrated, bro.
You see this?
Stop showing off that cheetah girl face mask you got, dude.
Hey, these are your ancestors right here. Look just like you.
You got Miss Pearly Draws on your face.
Okay, before you got on this podcast, you had chicken grease on your face, but we're not going to talk about that, will we?
Chicken grease. You said chicken grease.
Hold on, my camera feel. I can't even crack right now.
Amigas, cheetahs.
Sister. Look at that.
Okay, I know you're not talking.
Yeah, go ahead and put that motherfucker, Miss Pearly Draws back on your face. How you doing, Miss Pearly?
Okay, I know you're not talking. I ain't gonna roast you right now.
I'm about to say, damn rat pack mask on your face.
Jalen, you are the same color as the hat you're wearing right now. Do not talk.
Okay, your mama like it,
hey.
so.
Hey, let's change the topic. Another topic. How do y'all feel about Juice WRLD album?
Hey, we're doing a review.
Honestly, I'm mad. I didn't listen to it.
But that's why the All Facts podcast is doing a review.
Check that out, man. Check that out, man. I'm not gonna lie. I heard a little bit. I heard like 2 songs. Because I know he has some songs that he already dropped by listening to 2 new songs. That's it. So I'm ready to hear the rest, bro.
That's coming soon.
Okay. We can do a review. Zone. Hey.
No. Just
all right, sis, look.
Oh, go ahead.
Go with your announcement.
How about you both shut up?
How about you stop being so black?
How about you stop
about to tell your mama to stop rubbing my chest that night?
You know, that's why your mask is probably hot right now.
You say what?
Your mask smell like pork and beans.
Okay, and yours smell like ass.
Your mask
sitting on it this entire podcast.
You know, if you take your mask off right now, fire probably gonna come out.
Here we go.
Some cute pizza. Look at you. I want to get on.
We doing this? Titus, you sitting there mighty comfortable.
It's such a Mary looking.
It's the God in me.
Terrell, you laughing? Still looking like a black Stacey Adams?
I know you was not talking to me. I'm a winner. Look, I'm a winner, everybody. Y'all hear that? Look at that, boy. I'm a winner. Look at that, boy.
Why is everything chrome?
Trying to crack Jiggy.
Sucked on eggs in high school.
Hey. I know what we can't talk about.
But
everybody can attest to this.
The fact that Josh got a secret stash of baby oil in his backpack.
Wow.
Okay, you probably got a bowl of baked beans on your floor right now.
What?
Hey. That boy got a cup of beans.
Out of all the food, why baked beans, bro?
He said you got bushes on your floor.
He said you got pinto beans in your closet, nigga.
Okay, and you stick your foot in a bowl of oatmeal every morning.
Okay.
I wasn't talking to you, Josh.
You tried to sneak grandma's secret recipe into work every day. I heard about you. I hope nobody touches peach cobbler at lunch.
Hey.
As you laughing, you got grandmama's peach recipe in your back pocket.
Oh, and I heard you got caught stealing the grill from work.
Oh, that boy working at lunch. Hey, I got a topic though.
Well done.
Favorite high school memory.
When, I'm not gonna say who, but the year before, 2 years before we graduated, they broke into school and put baby oil all over the floor and steps, and people was falling down the stairs. That's my favorite.
That happened?
Yes.
People was getting messed up, bro. People was falling bad, bro.
Somebody fell and cracked their head open. I was like,
I remember that.
Say, oh God.
Oh
Bro,
God.
no. People was getting knocked out rolling down the steps like.
Right. Hey, look, hey Titus, you know how Peter be after he fall on Family Guy?
Yeah, bro.
They be like,
Damn it.
that's
When
how
we
it
was coming
was,
from
bro.
lunch. When we was
Niggas fell
coming
with their
from lunch.
arms. Niggas fell
And
with their
people
arms
be
behind their
throwing
back.
open orange juices and chocolate milks at people. Boy,
Oh,
Yeah,
nah.
bro.
Yes.
That was reckless at Bowser, bro.
Hey, y'all remember
Bowser
when they
was
let off them stink bombs throughout the
that.
school?
bro, that
Ooh.
was twice a week, bro.
It smelled horrible, bro.
Terrible.
It smell like straight ass.
It happened
My
2
favorite.
times a week, bro.
Oh,
Hey,
y'all didn't care about nothing.
Titus gotta live in our memories. He can't
Right?
talk about these movies.
He was sitting there. He was going to school on time. He was kissing girls under the bleachers, thinking he was doing something.
On everything. He went
They
home to his
wasn't
mom.
doing
Mom,
none of that at Marvel.
You won't believe it.
Hey,
I
y'all.
had my first
Hey,
smooch.
I know y'all remember when they was putting dead cats in lockers.
What?
I don't remember that.
You know, in the science classrooms, I know you.
All right.
You know, it's like our early like sophomore year, bro.
I don't remember that. Now.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
They brought dead cats to school, bro.
Dead cat.
Or remember when
You talking about from anatomy?
one of them science classrooms? I don't know.
Because I remember we had to dissect frogs and dissect pigs and
I dissect the starfish and the cow eyeball.
yeah. That shit was crazy, man. My favorite high school memory when Josh dunked on Tyler and busted his lip. That was
Shut up, dude.
that was the funny.
I remember that, bro. We
I actually
used to
have
dunk
two.
on people.
That's one of them.
For those of y'all that don't know, if you haven't heard of this, you've been living under a rock. But when you go up, you got a buddy that pretend to throw you an alley-oop and you go and slam and jump over the dude, slam your hand on the locker and dunk on him. This man went up and busted his lip on the corner of the locker door. Had a hole in his mouth. People trying to crack on him. He was licking blood and still cracking.
You did tell me about that. You said you was running down the hallway holding your mouth.
I still got the scar right here. Right there.
I'm gonna show you. This is how it looked. It was like this.
Thanks, dog.
And look, the part is the dude he dunked on, Josh ran down the hallway. Tell me why the dude he dunked on ran with him to go crack on him.
He said, "Oh, you trying to dunk on me? That's karma. That's what you get." I was cracking up.
Bro, it's the fact that one, bro, it shouldn't have been that much blood, bro. It looked like somebody died in the hallway, bro.
And you had on a white shirt.
Like he was in a crime scene.
That man dunked and all you see was man, let me tell you, that was the funniest. And then look, I wasn't even supposed to be in that hall. I was supposed to be in the class, but it was just the fact that, hey, shout out Miss Christoph, man, she'll go. I was supposed to be in Miss Christoph's class, but it was just like I had to come out there because I'd missed all the fun. You know, the teachers used to get on this. They used to know, like when C-List hit and we all get the cracking, it was a B-List, I can't remember.
And that's the thing. I don't care when nobody say we went down as the funniest graduating class of 2016 at that school.
Right.
Anytime you got the entire teaching staff escorting you to your next class, the entire lunch escorting you to your next class, just from cracking, not fighting, cracking using words, man.
It was like
something else.
For that glitch, like I was class of 17, so you know. But I feel like I should have graduated at 16, but you know.
Yeah, we have.
I graduated on time. I didn't drop out. Let's be clear. I graduated on time, so it was just I felt like I was more at home in the class of 16. Because if you think about it, we was inseparable when it came to that lunchtime. Like it was. Hey, bro,
it came to the
lunchtime,
point where we had C lunch, right?
Yeah, B lunch.
B lunch. It was to the point where we had B lunch. We had people skipping classes from A and C lunch to come crack with us.
Exactly. We was that funny.
Right. It was lit, bro.
Crazy,
I can't even
bro.
lie.
Oh, I miss high
That's
school.
crazy.
Hey, Titus, bro. What's your funniest high school memory? Since I know we didn't go, we all three of us, we went to Bowser, but you ain't go to school with us, so.
No, I graduated from Walmart. It wasn't a lot of funny moments for real. I'm not gonna lie. Our class was like, it wasn't lame, but nothing like happened for real. Like it wasn't any like funny fights, none of that.
Oh, so it was lame for real then.
You were sitting there with the lacrosse and the debate team, weren't you?
Heck no, dude.
Titus, I feel like you was in the best position out of all three of us. Because, bro.
Well, you say that, bro.
Bro, if you just learn how to play basketball.
Bro, you would have been an All-American right now.
Bro, you'd have been an All-American. That's all I'm saying.
No,
that time I was whack.
I ran track and cross country. And
or booty sports.
No, shut up.
No, track with that. Track in the summer. Oh my goodness. Let me stop talking about that.
Summer
track nuts sweating in them shorts.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Hey. It's no joke, boy. When we had basketball conditioning, and boy, them nuts was getting hot, boy.
What?
Boy, I was getting irritated. I'm like, bro, my nuts hot, bro. I can't keep doing this. I can't.
You sure that was the summer?
Wait, no. I do have one funny moment. It's not that funny, but it kind of is. So, at a football game, I don't know why they banned baby powder for some reason, because it was like a whiteout.
Y'all motherfuckers trying to be LeBron in football, and that shit ain't work.
I think I don't know what happened. It was a few years before our class. They just like got in trouble and stuff like that, but they still brought something anyway. So this girl behind me, she was like, "Don't tell nobody," and she just threw a whole bag, literally a grocery bag full of baby powder, bro. It went everywhere, and cops just started flooding the bleachers in the student section. It was the most funniest thing ever, but it was scary at the same time. That's probably the only
Which one of you motherfuckers got the bag of powder?
Who has the cracks?
Right. I remember when I got checked. No, my friend Joey, he got checked, and literally, I think because he had like more baby powder around him, so they just thought he did it. And he was like, I think he was about to get handcuffed, but they just got checked. Everyone was just chanting, "Free Joey! Free Joey!"
Hey, if I was you, Titus, I'd have been scared, because if I was the only black dude in that crowd, it's a setup. I'm gone.
Nah, it wasn't a lot of black people up there.
They was like, Titus, stand up, and she.
Wow. I would have been out. I would have got kicked off the track and cross country team, all that. It would have been
God, kicked off the. Oh my God, I got a story about that.
Talk about it. I'm done talking about it.
Should I share it?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, so
I already know where you about to go. Don't do it, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, I'm already talking about it. Hey, look, bro. Back in high school, it was my senior year. Senior year was my best year in high school. I'm not even finna cap. My favorite year was my junior year. But my best year, career-wise, senior year. I was polished. I was blemished. Everything was fun. I finally got out. I finally was social. I was talking to everybody. Everybody was cool with me. I really had no problem. So, boom. Track season hit.
Best times of the year.
Best times of the year, man. Bitches' booties was out.
Springtime, man.
Oh my God. Let me stop.
Springtime.
All right, so look. Let me tell you something. So, it was a specific practice. I'm not going to say who was with me. It was a specific practice where the kids from, I forgot what school it was, they would come to our track and they would practice with us. So if you went to Bowser and you know me, and you know that I ran track and you was on the team with me, you would know that we moon people. So we had fun mooning people. I think y'all know where I'm going with this.
He got caught being comfortable being nasty, bro.
Oh.
Right. But look though. Let me elaborate on that. I wasn't the only one that did it, but I'm not no snitch, so I ain't gonna say who did it. Let me tell y'all this. We was running around the track. The kids was on one end. That's what I was told. So I decided to do my thing. You know, I mooned the girls. The girls like, you know, assy. So, you know, I mooned the girls. My mama never knew this, ever. I never told my mom. It never got outside of Bowser. I don't know how, but it never got outside of Bowser.
She next to your door right now.
Hey, she probably is. Hey, it never got outside of Bowser. So, boom, moon some girls. And then one of the kids told my coach, or told their coach, and their coach told my coach. And we had a big meeting in the gym, in the basketball gym. And the coach was like, everybody get in here and sit down. Somebody mooned some 5th graders. And I was like,
Robert Kelly.
Robert.
The Pied Pipers.
Hey, I kid you not.
I need help.
Everybody, every bone in my body shook. And I was like, oh, I could get in trouble. I could get kicked out. I could get expelled. So then this when I thought, things could not get worse. Everybody looked at me. Like, I kid you not. Everybody on the team looked at me. I was like, how do y'all just know it was me? And I knew it was me, but I was so dead wrong. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew it was me, but it was just, I got off. I beat that case. I don't know how I did, but I did. So it was just like, everybody was like, I mean, but you do that all the time. So, I mean, hey, if the shoe fits. I said, well, this wasn't me. So then, this is what happened. This is how we beat the case, though.
They said, we need all the 5th graders that was there to come in here and point out the person that did it.
He said, everybody point to who it was.
Hey, no cap. I thought that was going to happen next. But that never happened either. But we did apologize, though. Shout out Mr. Hershey, man. Shout out Mr. Hershey, man.
Don't forget Mr. Hershey, bro.
Hey, bro, don't see Mr. Hershey,
bro.
Don't get back and he didn't like you.
Nah, bro, because look, I gotta be like, you always want to talk down or something, bro. Like, you know, dang, I be doing good in practice, but Josh, why are you doing this? Josh, you're late. Josh, you're not doing enough. Josh, like, bro, it's always me. It ain't no
Josh, stop eating cheese danishes after practice.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna cramp up. You're gonna cramp up. Drink water, man. This is my thing, though. This is what I understood about Hershey. Hershey is just a competitor, and like, I never understood it until I graduated, but I just always knew that he was a competitor, and like, he doesn't take no for an answer when it comes to running and with track. So I mean, Josh, you a lazy motherfucker. I can say. Josh, you fat, cuz you fat, bro. You eat a lot, so I mean, of course he wasn't gonna like you, and especially if you tore your ACL, your PCL, your TCL, your TLC.
Look, bro, that was serious. Look, bro, you wasn't a distance runner, so you don't know. I was with Hershey 24/7. I was with Hershey when y'all sprinters during the winter time was chilling. We was out running in the snow. Look, bro, Hershey?
I did that too.
Hershey had favoritism when it came to distance runners. You would only know that if you did distance. He had favorites.
I did cross country.
So you know he had his favorite.
Yes.
I don't want to throw. I ain't gonna throw out racial, but he had his favorite runners. Okay,
right.
And with those favorite runners, he didn't care about nobody else. But I promise you, every practice, if I would outrun them people on the distance team, he would say nothing. But let me mess up. Let me do something. Josh, come on now.
He expects more from you.
Okay, and then when I give him what he expects, he don't say nothing. What's that about?
He best believe he was taking mental notes. He didn't want to come out and say it because he knew your head would have been blown up. Then you would have started slacking.
Hey, no.
Any coach is not going to be satisfied. You can always do better. If you score a season high at 64 points, you're going to score 65. But hey, you did all right.
Facts. You shouldn't even have to score that much. You could have scored 30 and been more effective.
Right.
But hey, though, I understood Hershey when, I understood Hershey after I graduated. I mean, it took an argument or two to get it across, but I'm just like, you always got something to say to me. Like when we won cities, nobody ever knew, but me and Hershey had a fallout when we won cities. We won cities the same day, and it wasn't really because of us personally, but it was just. Let me just throw a name. Bryce Mitchell was the fastest runner on the team. And he almost had a perfect score. He had like a 10-4, I want to say. He had like a 10-4. He was 1 nanosecond away. He was from beating the state record. He could have got a 10-3. That's very impressive. Especially for him, like, you know, hey, that man is pure talent. That man is pure talent. And Bryce works hard. No cap. But it was just like, he was the fastest runner on the team. He scored most of the points off of his events. And the only other people that scored was our relay team, and that was our 4x1 team. 4x1 team, and I was on that. But yeah, it was just other than that. And then like when we won cities and we came in, we were the runner-ups. I think we were the runner-up to Rogers. Like we went back to Alsina and we wanted to take a picture with the plaque or whatever. And Hershey was just disappointed or whatever, and he was just like acting all like ass and shit. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why can't we take a picture with it? So I instantly got pissed off. So a lot of people don't know, but me and him was arguing, and like in front of Bowser, like I was cussing at him. He was talking to me crazy. I'm cussing at him. Like y'all know how it was when I argue. So like it was me. It was a few other people, and they was trying to calm me down, talking about, chill out. And I'm like, no, fuck that. We won that motherfucker, not you. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm cussing him out. I'm like, you always got something smart to say. I'm tired of this shit. At the cities and at the states, after we do regionals, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm tired of this shit. You always got something to say. Da. So then, like, after that day, like, because we broke off into a weekend, and like, it took 2 days to come back or whatever. And I didn't go to practice Monday, so Tuesday I came back. And me and him had a talk, and he was like, I understood what you were saying. I just wanted more. He's like, I want more for y'all. And I want y'all to have that same, like, he's like, I'm happy that y'all got placed number 2 in the cities, but it's just, I want more from y'all. I want more. And I said, I want number 1. And I want y'all to get on that same thing. So don't think I was trying to diss you, but I want number 1. And I want y'all to want the same thing too. Just because I don't say it a lot, don't mean I don't think it. Ever since then, he's had my respect. After that conversation, he's had my respect. Even though me and him sometimes can't get along because our personalities, but I before I graduated, I could see what he meant, and I understood what he meant from his point. So that's why I say he don't like you, because you ain't get to that point.
Yeah.
Josh, fat boy.
I'm not fat. You fat and black.
Man, let me tell you, man.
I think every now and then, any person that any person that plays sports, you gotta have that 1 or 2 falling out with the coach. I mean,
Yeah,
me
I
and Coach
did.
Battle, for example. I think it was one time me and him got into it one good time. And then, like, you know, he saw me, you know, he knew I had potential. You know, he worked with me. And I forgot what it was. He did something that I didn't like or said something. And I'm like, I'm sitting here giving you my all. And he was like, you'll never give me your all. He was like, you can always do better. So we had a talk, you know. It was, what was it? It was, he was supposed to be our coach, your coach and my coach that year, Terrell. But then he went to another school. But then after, like, we talked, I saw him out in public, we talked, did all this. And the talk we had made me respect him and see him as the genuine person he was.
Right.
So I just think it takes that one time, oh, fuck you, bitch. Fuck, you know, it take all. It take all. You know?
You think you a man?
You got the juice.
You think you got the juice?
You think you bad? You ain't bad.
Hey, see, look, Titus K had any of these problems because all his coaches did what he said. If he didn't like nothing, they knew, and they fixed it. They be like, Titus, is there anything we can do to make it? You know what you could do? Quit your job. Okay. I'll do that tomorrow.
Guys,
I'll flat the
No, they
I'm
was
resigning.
my coaches was straight, but it was like with cross country, it was the same thing with y'all coach. They would focus on like the best person. They wouldn't focus on like anyone else. But I can tell like over the years he like realized that himself. So he was working with like everyone, but you can still tell he would pay like more attention to the best person on the team. But no, my coaches, they was cool for real.
Man, bro. If I could go back in time and do track all over, I would. I feel like I'd be better with the mindset I got. I feel like I'd do better than what I did because I honestly feel like I did better. There was times I went to practice, I ain't even try.
I wish I could take away every single leg injury I had in my entire life.
Man, you just ass, bro. You
just look. If I would have did long jump instead of high jump, I would have won city straight facts.
Man, bro.
No,
high school was them days. Man.
What do you think you was better at, long distance or sprinting? Because you fast for real, but even though you did cross country.
No, I did distance because my doctor said he said he recommended me. It's safer for my legs to do distance because to prevent
it's like
injury.
A slower pace.
Because you got the face of a 22-year-old but the body of a 70-year-old man.
Look, bro, but guess what? I dust all three of y'all.
And you will. You will.
I'm the fastest in this group. We already proved that.
Stop, dude. No,
Terrell, you and me are the same speed, dude. Bro.
Titus, bro. I dusted your shit. I ain't trying to hear that. Titus, I smoked you like bacon.
No, that's why Bree almost dusted you.
Bree almost dusted who?
You lost,
bro.
You lost to Bree in a race.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't.
She put the jets on you, dude.
Hey, Bree is fast. Hey, Bree is fast.
Bree got wheels, bro.
Bree got them jets.
She got wheels. It caught me off guard for a second.
She dusted your shit.
Hey, it was a video of the dude that was it was some white girl and a light-skinned dude. There was a video on Facebook. They was racing. He had the phone up. His face turned so serious that he had to dust it.
What?
Right.
Hey. Hold on a minute.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, because guys will be like, oh, you can't beat me in a race to flirt. But that flirting and that genuine and caring stuff turn off when she almost about to win.
Oh, there you go.
It be so fast.
You got a backhander to win and blast off on.
You gotta turn up for a second.
Because it be some fast girls out here for real.
Facts, these bitches ass. Because they got booties don't mean they slow. Just because they built don't mean they slow.
You shaking that earthquake.
on everything. So what y'all think about if you could be the man at one sport, what would it be?
The what?
Basketball.
If you could be the man at one sport, what would it be? Josh, you said
Track.
basketball.
Track.
I say track.
Basketball.
I don't know if I would say
Hard
track
as
or
fuck.
cross country because I kind of like loved each sport equally. Like at first, like my first year of high school, I like track more, but then like I don't know. I guess like my coach made me love cross country better because it was like I don't know. I kept wanting to like push myself, if that makes sense. Like I always wanted to be better, and it was like everyone in cross country, like it wasn't no hate against other schools and stuff like that. But it's the same way for track like that though.
So I'm saying, what would if you had to choose one?
Dang. Probably track then.
I mean, I feel like for me at first, it was track because I was so invested.
Dude, get off that.
Hey, if I was so invested in the track, I ain't gonna lie. Cause if I had the choice to either go to the NBA or go to the Olympics, I'd rather go to the Olympics. But I mean, you can go to the Olympics with basketball, but like
Olympics is big.
winning a gold medal in track would probably be like the most lit thing ever, bro.
Nah, like you can always say that you have that.
But you know, I think we had a nice discussion today, y'all.
I agree.
So
It started out intense and with some heat. Then it was nice and it simmered down, and this was a good ending.
All right, good wholesome conversation.
Right.
Good wholesome.
Once again, thank
you
you for watching the All Facts podcast, sponsored by
They are
Popcorn
sponsors, man.
Indiana.
Go get you some of that, man.
Remember,
Get you some of that popcorn,
drink
bro.
your water.
Drink water.
Drink your water, please.
Drink water.
Drink
Hey,
your water
take a
out
sip.
here,
Take
man.
a sip.
with the sponsor, the popcorn, I don't eat popcorn. I will not eat it. But this stuff is good. Go get you some.
Go
Facts.
get
Get you
you
some, bro.
some.
All facts.
Oh God.
All facts.
And
All
just
facts.
a reminder, if you forgot or you ain't do it when I told you the first time, go follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Videos
Turn on
dropping
notifications, man.
Turn on
notifications
turn on
all the time.
notifications. Videos dropping every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 times a week. So it's constant with us, man. We not slowing down on nothing. We're gonna keep dropping videos. Always something
All the
new to
time.
talk about.
And make sure you follow us individually, man. Follow us
All right,
individually.
facts.
Right.
Our
We gonna put our
Instagrams will be
Instagram.
in the description. They will be in there, so you guys can go ahead and follow us on our specific little pages to support us.
Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Support your black-owned businesses. This
Right.
is one
This
of
is the
them.
time.
We got to stick together, especially everything that's going on in the world. We got to show support. We got to show love. So go support us. Like Canoe said, follow us individually and follow us all together. You know, best way to show love is through support.
Facts.
Big facts. So
That concludes today.
We out of there.
We out, man. Gang shit, man. Gang shit. Y'all be easy.